vintage. So this is a beautiful set of cloisonne clip-on earrings, little leaf curve with enamel right there, the butterfly and the flower. Yeah, I wish I could find a good one that I would say like that's excellent. I love that for vintage jewelry, but honestly, it's always going to be luck of the draw because the inventory is never going to be the same, right? And they're going to miss things, or things can be, as you know, things can, if they don't pack carefully, which has happened to me in the past, then things come broken, and then that piece is sadly lost. So I've had a lot of different experience with different places, but none to which I ever feel like, oh yeah, this is like the best. Go here. So this one is a beautiful zebra. This is a famous zebra. If you are a jewelry reseller, you have seen this zebra at least once or twice in your reselling life. This zebra, we don't know where it came from. Maybe it's an Avon, but it's not marked. This zebra makes its way through the community, so this one is $5. You get a couple of seconds, and if you need a longer time, just let me know. I typically try to run at 15 seconds, but sometimes people need a longer time to bid. So please feel free to ask if that's the case. I don't mind at all. This one is a beautiful skeleton leaf pendant. So I got a bunch of pendants, and I think it's easier for everyone to kind of visualize that if we added a necklace. So I have a ton of these chains, dead stock chains from Korea. They're probably from the 80s, but they were never worn. So I decided to go ahead and put some of the pendants on there, so it kind of gives it a little bit more of an appeal. So I'll go ahead and run this one for $10. I was like so obsessed with these for like the longest time. I would collect all the different leaves and the earrings. I would never wear them, but I just liked how they looked. All right. I'm just going to kind of skip around in different jewelry types. Um, you let me know if there's something you want to see. I do have some vintage designer stuff, some hoops, some really cool things. Like I used to have a bracelet. I gave it away as a givey once, with this carved plastic, or I forget the material, but it's super cool. This is just costume, but I just thought that was a fun piece. I'm gonna run that for $5 as well. And I'll probably just go down the list and do the ones that I had um, I had preloaded, because I don't usually preload too much unless somebody requests something. Oh, and I went to a local person, just somebody that was selling a handful of jewelry. Um, I didn't know them. I've never met them before. It was an older lady, and she hugged me twice. Well, first, she asked me to go inside her house, which is for me very uncomfortable. I don't want to go into a stranger's house. It's like that whole thing, your parents tell you not to do all the things that they say, be careful, don't do this, don't do this. And she was this little old lady, and I'm like, what harm can come from this little old lady? And I still did it, and I went in her house, and she had a thick, like, not, it was French, but not, it was Canadian French accent, so I can understand French accents, but Canadian French is slightly different. And it was really interesting just to see how she lived. And she had some pretty cool pieces, which I will show today. But she ended up hugging me twice. One of them I'm keeping for myself. And I'm not a hugger. I am not a hugger at all. So, but she lived alone, and she had 5 cats. 5 cats. Can you imagine? She lived in a mobile home. A manufactured home is the official name for them. So here's this beautiful cloisonne pendant. Cloisonne is one of my favorite things. It's been a favorite for a while. It's got like it's not showing up well on the screen, but it's more of a eggshell white as the background, and that's the back somewhere. And I put it again on one of those dead stock older chain. I hate the word dead stock because doesn't that sound so morbid? It's new from the 80s. Maybe I'll say that. So this one is $13 and we're running it for 15 seconds. Oh, my husband's home early. It's what? Oh, today's Tuesday. I keep thinking today is Monday. Did anyone keep thinking it was Monday? It's kind of like a nice surprise, though, right? You're like, oh, Monday closer to the weekend. Let me show. Let's see. Next up is this is not from that lady, but Edgar Barabi. I love his work. He has really cool enamel, just like out there earrings, just a different wild style. These are cool because they're black and they're not as crazy as some of the other things that I've shown. Let me plug in my phone because I keep forgetting to plug in my phone right before a show. We should always plug in our phone before a show. Oh, charge. All right, so these are just linked, and sometimes he would do stickers, and sometimes they would be embossed, not embossed, engraved in there. So I got to do some research as to what years that he engraved versus stickered. But these are super cool. These are pierced. And we're going to run these for $15. So vintage Edgar Barabi, really cool. Just kind of more of like he's not a high-end designer, but, he's got a little of a following there. Those are running. Next up, we're gonna do one of the brooches from the lady whose house I went into. So again, she had 5 cats and 2 dogs. 5 cats, like and a small home, and I think she lived by herself, and she smoked a lot. That's all I remember. So this one has have some wear to it. So I think she did, she kept things in a box, but as you can see, there's some wear there. But that's a really pretty AB thing right there. And you know what? I think I might lower the price here. Let me remove it from the stage and edit it. I'm gonna make it $3 because it's kind of more the issue is a little bit more evident. So we're gonna make this $3. It is a cool piece to still wear, but that's pretty noticeable right there. So this is one of her pieces. She did a little bit of a bundle. So did anyone do anything cool over the weekend? I did nothing. I stayed home, which I loved. I went around a little bit and looked at things, but I didn't do like anything huge. Next up, we're going to have a contemporary piece. So if anybody likes animals or blingy animals, here you go. This is a contemporary piece, mass market. No marks whatsoever, but they do come from China, is what I know. So it's a beautiful peacock and all those stones. And this one is running for $10. There we go. Let's see here. Today is a quiet day. I hope you guys are enjoying. There were good shows today, which is great. I think I love that the community is growing because, for a while we would only have shows in the afternoon to early evenings, but now we are kind of moving on up, which is great. Let's do another $3 brooch. This one again from the Canadian lady. A little bit of enamel loss there. That's the biggest call out. All the stones appear to be there. Oh, no. There's one there. So you know what? I'm going to do a twofer. Two for $3. You'll get both of these. This one's missing a stone and it has the enamel loss. And then this is just a silver tone leaf. So you will get both for $3. There we go. Next up, we have a cameo brooch coming up. I like this cameo brooch because it's a little bit more realistic. We see a lot of Ponytail Girl, and I don't hate on Ponytail Girl. I love Ponytail Girl in the cameos. But, where is let me get my magnifying glass so we can take a closer look here. Just a second. Oh no. Did we misplace the magnifying glass again? Like, that thing is so huge. I have no idea how I managed to do that, but that's okay. We'll survive. Oh, it's right next to me. Oh my god. Here we go. So the reason why I like her is she's got some realistic proportions, you know? Some women, we have a wider set face. Some of us have a broader shoulder or a larger chest, and that's what this can oh, see, there's scratches on it. This cameo shows. So I like that. There you go. She's got her rhinestones, and she is older, but there are no marks, and she's going to be $10. So this one is running now. And welcome in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. If there's anything you'd like to see, I don't have everything listed. I only have like a smidgen of things. But if you like more brooches, earrings, necklaces, let me know. I am very happy to just showcase them. There's never any obligation to buy. It's just something that, just fun, just for fun. Whoops. Next up, we're gonna have a bracelet. This is I think it's wooden bracelet, but look at how cool it is that they painted it. It gives 80s vibes, but there's something about that pink and that watercolor purple look that is very calming and fun. And it is, I'd say, a good, so 6 3/4 quarters. And we're gonna run that one for just $5. Let's see. There we go. And again, for those of you who missed it, I do offer progressive shipping. So if you've overpaid on shipping by at least $1, I always refund you. So that one is showing. And let's do a necklace. We haven't done any necklaces in a bit. Next up, let's see. This one's a beautiful seed bead. It's a little bit different. I haven't seen anything like it's got a sautoir, it's got like dangles, it's got faux stones. So this is what it's got, a lobster clasp, no extension, but it doesn't need it because it's so long. It's got like a seafoam green, this like a seaweed green, a copper. Those are the strands, and it goes down like this. They've knotted it up, and then they've added some some pendant style. So this one, and this one. Then there's the long one, and it goes down in a very long tassel design. So this is all one necklace. It is really beautifully done, I'd say. A nice piece to give you a little bit of a different flair, and the greens play very nicely with each other. And green and brown is always a good combination. So let's just run this one for $10, and it is running now for 15 seconds. And if you need longer than 15 seconds, I don't know if Apple Pay requires you to do longer here. Please feel free to let me know, and I can definitely start the auctions for longer. Hey, Lulu Bell. Let's see here. Next up, this is the brand 1928. It is a beautiful brooch. It's plastic, but I just love the way that this looks. Such a pretty, elegant piece. How are you doing today? We're going to rerun this one at $10 as well. If anyone wants to see some cloisonne, I do have some earrings. I have one collectible I can show. It's a cloisonne egg. I do have a cameo necklace. Steel bird. So lots of different things. I do have, so if you are looking for something specific, please call it out. I am happy to kind of take a look and see what we have pulled out for you. This one is a cool pendant. It's got the faux turquoise and the baguettes and rhinestones. It's a really fun, it's a different take, I think, on bling and contemporary. So there's no marks. It does have quite a long extension if you want to wear it longer. We're going to run this one for 8. And this one is running now for 15 seconds. There we go. I wish we had polling options here so we can find out what people want to see. because I never know. So I'm always like, I think I'm just gonna pull out whatever, and maybe somebody will like something. It's always a guess. Let's see here. Let me do something fun. I love these. It's everybody. I'm obsessed with enamel pins. I love them. I have so many of them. Let's do this one. Is anyone a fan of Vincent Van Gogh? We can do a Vincent Van Gogh enamel pin, and I'm just gonna do it for uh let's do it for $4, which is close to what I mean. I think in like the store they're making you pay like 7 now. I'm like, what? So there's this one. And then I have a Liz Claiborne in box brooch coming up. Let's see. This one. There we go. Liz Claiborne. It is a very large bling butterfly, which you can see with the peach colored accents. I'm going to just start it off at 10. Let's see what happens there. Maybe someone likes it, maybe someone doesn't. It's a great gift. I don't know if you guys have started shopping for the holidays, but in the case that you do, there you go. And let's see here. Next up, this is a vintage piece coming up. I got this now. I don't know. I'm the worst at putting pictures in these things, but I just thought it was really sweet. Look, it's a brooch. This came from somebody's estate. I don't know why. Oh, is it like the same girl? Wow, they could have put two different faces in the stock, but it's pretty cute, and you can wear it as a brooch. Maybe, I don't know, you have two different loves, and that's how you want to put them in there, like your child and your pet, your husband and your child, or just your two cats, whatever you like. So this one's running now. Let's see here. Does anybody want to put in the chat what they want to see, just in case? In case you have something specific. Let's do another necklace. I'm going to do a cloisonne necklace. We have this tiny little charm, pendant charm. It is a beautiful little flower and a little puffy pendant. I put another one of those new old necklaces on there. And this one, let's just run this one for 8. You know what? I'm going to run it for 5. It's small. Let's see. Does anybody like this one? There we go. And that is running. Then I'm going to do 2 pairs of hoop earrings. 2 different kinds. Alright, next up we have these 2 earrings. They're both for pierced ears. So this one is a tricolor. You've got the silver tone, copper, and the gold tone. And then you have the copper tone earrings. So you'll get 2 for the price of 1. So let's run that for $10. And they have new backs and they have been cleaned. There we go. And that is running now. Let's see. There we go. We got 3 seconds left. My mother-in-law, she went and bought my son those Milano cookies. Is anyone a fan of those Milano cookies? Oh my goodness. It took everything I had not to eat it. And they were the double chocolate ones. I was like, and my son was like, someone's going to eat my cookies. And she's like, no, no one's going to eat your cookies. And he didn't say it, but he looked straight at me. I'm like, I'm not eating your cookies, son. Good Lord. All right, this one is Sweet Romance. Sweet Romance USA. And look how pretty this one is. I think this is a more contemporary one than the real vintage Sweet Romance. But look how beautiful this necklace is. It's a very Bridgerton tea party look. It's costume. We'll run this one for 13. There we go. That one is starting now for 15 seconds. That's beautiful. Let's do, let's see. I'm going to lay out some things here. I don't know if people want brooches, because I have a lot of necklaces and pendants, but I'm not sure, and earrings. I didn't know if anybody wanted that. This is, that's from China. That's all I'm going to say about that one. That is not a brand. I thought it was until it came in my hands. When I thought I saw something, and then it came, and I'm like, that's not what I thought it was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start just showing some things. And if you want me to run it, please feel free to go ahead and say. I'm going to lay out some things that we have not run yet. And if you have any interest in them, feel free to ask to look at it closer. We do have so many different items. It kind of gives me an idea of what you're interested in. Let's see. This is a belt buckle too. We've shown that a couple of times. Let's see. We've got a lot of clip-on earrings, and I'll run a couple of things every now and then, just in case. Those are clip-ons. Let's see. Oh, this is pretty. This one's in the tray. This came from, hello. This one, how are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Thanks for joining in. This one is an oldie, and look at how big, that's the, double stacked. Just such a beautiful, beautiful piece. We're going to run this one. I thought I had it in here. I did. This little tiny starburst is $10, but it's beautiful. Look at that. All the stones are there. She kept it in a little tiny box. There you go. All right, next up, and I'm leaving these things out here in case if you want something to be run, please feel free to say so. This is a tiny little button brooch. It's like a Delphine. Let's run this one. This is a small little flower. I'm going to run that one for just $2. There we go. That one is running now. Cute little flower. And let's see. There's a lot of different things showing up. And then we have these are really cool, like steampunk style clip-ons. I think these are artisan made, but they're really cool. We'll put those back there. We have these fun little sailboat ones. Those are really just going to be $2 if anybody wants them. They took hoops and put those beads on there. There's that. We do have this cameo bracelet. It's like a cuff fold-over clasp style. I think you should be a size 6 or below to wear this bracelet. I'm a 6.5, and it was like, I could close it, but I don't think it was like, it didn't look the best on me. So 6 or below for this bracelet. It is unmarked cameo bracelet, gold tone. All right. And then, let's see here. Got another cloisonne style. This one's really pretty. Yes, thank you. This one's really pretty. The little orchid puff pendant. I put that on the chain. That one is going to be $12. If you like that one. Let's see. We also have just, well, it's not really a cameo. It's just kind of like a portrait. We've got that. This one, silver tone, if anyone's looking. So we've got an art glass style. Oh no, she got caught in something. Untested, but it's marked 925. So I didn't test it, this clasp part, but it says 925 untested. So this is the what it sounds like. So it's supposed to be like a glass pendant. I put another one of those chains on there. Because I didn't test this, I can't charge very much for it, but I'll run it for 13. And this one's running now. I just think that center is really, really pretty. There we go. If you would like to see more brooches, I can pull out, I can definitely pull out the brooches that I have around me. Let's see. So there we go. Then we have, let's see. We have a cute little, there's another, she's related to Ponytail Girl, but she's not really Ponytail Girl. So we have that one. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I have one that I'm going to show you. It is kind of, it's pricey, but I like to share the finds that I have. This is a bower, and look at this one. A very blingy fish. That stone is a dead stone up there, but it is still, isn't that gorgeous? It's by Bower. I just thought that was really pretty. Show that one. Let's do these clip-on earrings next. I said that these look like ice cream. A triple scoop ice cream. Unmarked, great condition, no maker's mark. So we're going to run these for just, well, let's run them for 8. And it's running now for 15 seconds. If anybody wants to see something specific, would you guys like to see bracelets? Would you like to see um, stamp necklaces? Like I can do like a lot of Monet and Napier. If you are a Napier fan, I can pull out some Joan Rivers. I mean, it all just depends on what you want to see. I can definitely do that, so let me know. Otherwise, it's going to be me showing all this like random stuff. Cool little spiral clip-on earrings. These are fun. They're not marked. These are going to be just $8. Let's see. We have a Japan style necklace. Does anyone like Japan style necklaces? We do have them here. They run between 12 to 15 today. So if you like that triple beaded look from Japan, let's see. This one is Japan, so I'll show that. Just a second here. Let's move a little bit of the items slightly out of the way. There we go. Did you guys lose sound? Oh my gosh, can you hear me now, Lulu Bell? Oh, goodness. Thank you so much for speaking up. I had no idea I had lost sound. Had it been some time? This is green mix. Oh my goodness. Thank you for speaking up. I would have never known had you not said anything. So I appreciate that. Oh, well, thank you for saying something. I appreciate it. I was over here like, huh, these. Oh, I had no idea it did that. It must have, it went mute and I had no idea. So we have these. Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Oh my gosh. Um, I'm gonna keep going here. We had this necklace that was green. Oh, thank you. Hi. I'm just making a mess of things because we don't have any requests today, and it's kind of just more of a show and tell. So I'm just showing different things and randomly running and that kind of deal. It's an easy peasy kind of day. This one is cute. It is a very delicate, dainty necklace. And this is the key piece here, is a green cloisonne bead. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes that's what it is, and I take the opportunity to kind of just show some things. Maybe it sparks inspiration, either a buyer or a fellow seller. Maybe a fellow seller's like, oh yeah, I had one of those too. I should probably bring it out. Like, I like that too. Oh yeah. Oh, I should show you guys. So I never finished showing my favorite stuff. I didn't bring out all my cameos, but when we did the favorite train show, so just so we can admire the cameos. But we had this one today. We had that one today. This one's just like one of those painted portrait things. This is hot. And then we had the transfer portraits. I know. There was another one, but I don't know where it went. Here, I'll start showing some of my other items. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can convince me to move on. We'll see. Oh yeah, and then we had the cameo bracelet. We did have that. Oh, you do? Yeah. Cameos are fun. I do have some really great ones, but it's not yet my time to I haven't been compelled to let them go yet. But if you like any of those, look at this guy. Isn't he funny? It's a little soldier dude, and he has a little. That's the hat from the UK. Isn't he cool? I know. He's the only one that I have. Let's see. What else do I have in here? That's fun. Oh, this was one of the cameos that I showed from my collection. Yeah, the little castle guard. Yes, there is an emoji and everything. You're absolutely right. Let's see. Let's try. This one I thought was really funny. This is El Raza, so I can never sell this because I love El Raza. But look, you can put. I'm gonna one day figure out how to put my own child's picture in there. But isn't this a cute little brooch? It's an El Raza though, so El Raza usually does like the big old animal crazy ones. But I love that brooch, so I don't think I'll ever sell it. But if you guys want any of the other ones I was showing, please, by all means. Let's see. Yeah, this was some of my favorite stuff. I had like little umbrellas. I went through a huge umbrella thing. And a lot of Christmas. I loved Christmas stuff. So let me see. Let me show some stuff that actually could be for sale if somebody wanted it. That probably would be a lot more beneficial than you showing things you can't have, right? This one is a really pretty Look at this necklace. Isn't she so gorgeous? Ooh, this is a heavy, heavy drawer. Hold on. Yeah, it is by Coro. So I don't know. I don't think this is the original chain. It is a very, very long chain. Look at that. So this one is a beautiful Coro. I think I could let it go for 35 if anybody wanted it. You probably could still make money off of it if you wanted, but I just think it's such a cool piece. So that's for sale. I don't keep any of the necklaces, just the brooches. So we have that. So I'm just going to show different things that are for sale. Yeah, it's a crazy price. That's a today price, not a everyday price. This one's for the this is from the brand C1948, but look how cool it is. This one I can run for 18 if anybody wants it. So it's a very long necklace, rhinestone necklace, and then it dips into the tassel sautois. I have it all twisty, but isn't that cool? It's just like a different change of pace. So I liked that. That's, you know what? I think I meant to say 15. So that's 15 if anybody wants that necklace. Let's see. Are you guys like super vintagey things? So let's see. What else do we have in here? I know. Mine it would be this one is a listener, I believe. Yep, this is a listener. It's a listener wreath choker. So let me put that on the bus. See, look at this one. Beautiful piece. It is a list. It does have, I think I remember this having a call out. Let's see. But isn't that gorgeous? I don't think there is a call out. This one, I think also I would just do in the 30s for the live show. So I always do my best prices on the live shows, which is why here for District, I don't really list a lot because I'd rather give you guys the best pricing in the shows. But isn't that gorgeous? We would do this for like 38. That's a listener. Very, very beautiful piece. Let's see, what else can we show you here? We have I think this is a BSK. Hold on a second. Yep, this is a BSK bracelet. Really beautiful with the AB. And it hits at like, I'd say 6.5 to be safe, even though it's hitting 6 3/4. It's a full over, and this one would be 15 today. If anybody wants the BSK, and BSK can go for pretty high if you have the right price. Have you guys heard of Wild Bride? Wild Bride is a fun company. They no longer sell, unfortunately. Um, but they have really cute like animal style necklaces and earrings, just basically jewelry. So they're known for the cutouts like this, like laser cut, and they're usually gold plated. And so we have this hummingbird style necklace, and then I have the matching earrings. Well, I made it a married set. So if anybody wants the set, these are really collectible. So if anybody wanted the set, I think I have it for 65. But if anybody wanted the set, I would sell it for 45 today. So there is that. We have a little bit over 10 minutes actually before we hit the next show. So that we can make sure we all move the party over. Let's see here. Some other things that we got going on. Ooh, I forgot about this. This is not marked, but if you're into rhinestones, I think this is a really cool combination piece of color. I just got to put it together. Yeah, because of course, no problem. No problem, Justine. So this one, look how cool this is. It is rhinestone and amazing, but still simple enough that it's not going to take away from anything else. Oh, you're so sweet. You do so much for everyone. So this one is going to be $15 if anyone wants it today. It's unbranded, but I just think it's such a beautiful piece. I'm just gonna run it anyway. Why not? Someone bids, great. If not, we're just gonna continue admiring the different items. Unless someone has a request, then I'm happy to oblige. Do I not have a? Maybe I must have changed it. So we'll just run it for 13 then. I don't know. I gotta clean up my live store. That one. I'm trying to find some pretty things to show you guys. This one's really pretty. Let's see here. This one doesn't have a mark. She is an oldie, and she is very, very pretty. Look at this one. So she's got that shepherd's hook closure. Oh, she gets a little twisty. She's like one of these little wreath ones. Let me redo her. Let's reintroduce her again. There you go. Look how beautiful that is. It's so like kind of like a fairy core. Just amazing. So this would also, I might do this one for 24 if anybody wanted this today. It's choker length, but that's beautiful. Let's see. Let's go show some that's a lot of necklaces. Should we show something else? How about some brooches? Whoops, I knocked over a box, but that's okay. Cleaning up after the show. This is beautiful. Show you another what, Sonika? I'm sorry, I didn't. Another. Did you want to see another necklace? So we have this brooch. No marks on this one. There is a little bit of wear in the back. Beautiful. So I think we saw this the other day. This one can also be worn as a pendant. I love just showing this stuff because, like I said, people may not know what they want to see until it's right in front of them. Get this one. There are no missing stones, but there are some darkened stones on there. She could also be worn as a pendant, I think, just by the construction of it. But isn't that beautiful? That's a big one. That. So if you want the pricing on any of these, feel free to let me know. This one is a Giovanni, and we're used to seeing the Giovannis in enamel, but this is all the way silver. And the flower is a little bit different than we usually see them. So I thought that was pretty. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? This is a Giovanni. Let's see, what else can I show you in here that's a little bit different. This drawer has a lot of bling. This one's one of my favorites. The starting bid for which one? The Giovanni? I'll let it go for 20. It's different. It's not like the other Giovannis we see. Okay. Let me just add it. Giovanni. Just a second. I'm going to add it in because I don't have anything that's $20. So oh man, where did you go? There she is. Move to stage, and there we go. Oh, it's okay. Don't feel bad. Just in case anybody wants it. It's the starting bit, which the purple brooch. This one's gonna be a little bit pricier. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't feel bad. Trying to remember what I paid for it. I can't remember what I paid for it. I might have paid $35 or $40 to be honest with you, and I don't know why. I think it's just because I liked it. I will if anyone wants it, I'm only gonna run it for the 35. I know that's a little bit higher, but I have no idea what it is. It has the pooling, but it doesn't look like what some people thought it might be. I'll do 30 if anybody wants to do 30. It's just a really pretty piece. I know that's a lot for it. So that one, I have a little cute thistle brooch. That one's really cute. This one, I know, it's really pretty. It caught my eye. It was one of those things where you were like, I have to have it. This one is funny. This came from a local lady. Thank you. And she this was one of her favorite brooches. And I kept telling her to keep it. And she said, "No, it's time for me to move on, but I still love that brooch." And I'm like, "Doesn't that mean you still need to keep it though?" And she said, "No." And I'm like, "Okay." She said, "I just want it to go to a good home." So, hopefully it goes to one eventually. We have this AB one here. This one would be 12 if anybody wants this one. Let's see. We don't have too much time left. I still have only a few of those. Let me, just a second. Remember the enamel flowers? I now have just 7 left. So let's just see if anybody wants any of the 7. And then I can say I completely sold out of that collection. We have this one. Excellent, excellent condition. That one's 17. We have this one, which has a small call out somewhere. I can't find the call out, but it's 15 for this one. Whoop. This one is also 15. Little bit of in the back somewhere. Then we have this one that's 17. This one is 7 because it has somewhere in the back here it's starting to peel. This one is 15. There is somewhere at the bottom here. So, and then this last one, it has like a moving little back, but otherwise it's in great condition and he's only 12. I know. I had 60 of them from one owner. I bought on a collection of 60, and that's all that's left. Yeah, I can't believe it. It was somebody was like, "Why aren't you keeping them?" And I'm like, "Because I can't keep, if I keep everything, then I'm not a very good seller, am I?" This one I can sell at a lower price because she does have some yellowing there, but it's still a very, very beautiful piece. Yes, I know. Let's see. So we only got a few more minutes left, so we can go raid Bedazzled soon. These are pretty. These are, thought these were marked, but they're not. Huh, I thought they were marked. But aren't these are gorgeous. Those, and I have more obviously in the store, but if there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. I usually join the raid trains during the weekend. I know this Saturday I probably can't join. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you. Um, I can't join until the Sunday show. So the Sunday show is usually the collectibles. I mean, I always try to add in some vintage stuff during that show, but it's mostly going to be the trinket boxes and everything. So if there's something that you like and you want to take a look again that you saw in today's show, feel free to send me a message. I'm happy to list it at a buy it now for you. And then we can take care of that there. So let me see. She's going to get ready. So please stay with me. So let's see. I think she's getting started to get to raid. So we'll give her a few minutes to kind of set up. In the meantime, let's just go look at this tray of things that belong to me that I didn't get to share with you guys. I do like animal jewelry. There's a lot. I like little whimsical stuff like this. That always makes me laugh, like the rotary phone stuff. And obviously there's a lot of bugs in here. This is supposed to be a Haiti Carnegie, but I haven't done the research enough yet to see if that's the case. It's another one of my favorite cameos. Let's see if she's on. No, not yet. I still love this guy. Hold on a second. Look at the mess I made, you guys. This is my mess. The mess of things that I'm supposed to clean up. I still love this guy so much. I don't know why he's so sad. But I just love him. I'll never get rid of this guy. So there's just some things you will never get rid of, and for me, that's what it is. Okay, we're gonna rate. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have fun.